This is how we make the moonshine.
It's time to get in here and get busy and see what kind of liquor you're gonna make us.
Oh, we're fixing to get serious right here.
Digger and I are going all in on bourbon. This is where now Bruiser's ready to shine, literally. Bruiser's from bourbon country. He's from Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
He's mashed in, but, you know, he's made no liquor yet. Today's the day we'll find out if he knows what he's doing or not.
I believe that'll run, boss.
Ooh, it's got a little alcohol in it, ain't it?
So this mash, oh my God, could not ask for no better. It tastes great, it's bitter, it's ready to run.
You hear the roar on that creek?
I do.
All right, by the time you get a still running, you got to keep your head on the damn swivel because something will be up on you before you know it. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You know, bringing somebody into your operation is a huge risk. If they've got the law on their tail, then they can lead them right to you and you're out of business. And sharing a recipe to them, that's pretty risky as well. And we don't just need somebody grabbing it up, running off and using it for their own benefit. We want somebody that's gonna be loyal to us.
Looks like a ball's in your court, boss.
Let's get that in that pot.
You go right ahead. At the end of the day, that liquor's got to taste just like mid-market running. So far, the mash tastes good. I believe you nailed it. But it ain't all about ingredients. There's a lot of it that pertains to technique and skill.
You know, this is his final test. If he flunks this one, he flunks altogether. Let's get this still lit.
Pull the trigger. A little bit of heat, that sucker's gonna make Mountain Legacy liquor headed on its way to be Bourbon Legacy.
Let's do it. This is my final test, and I'm gonna make sure I bring a mouthful of flavor and knock it out of the park.
Boy, if a fella could figure out some way to age it as it come through the damn thump keg and turn it brown, he'd have him something, wouldn't he?
Yeah, man.
There you go. You better get you a coon dodger out there.
You know, Bruiser'd have to do something really bad to screw up at this point.
I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be able to tell it from your own.
That's the goal.
If you'll crank that fire up a little bit, you'll fill them jars up quick.
I'd rather run it low and slow. Bring that flavor through with it.
Your main objective when you're running all grain liquor is to make sure you don't scorch it. We're watching Bruiser with a close eye. If there's any liquor in the world that we don't want any shortcuts made on, it's ours. Where you gonna run it to, Bruiser?
I believe it's about this jar right here, 120 proof. So for it to be considered a bourbon, it's gotta go in the barrel at a minimum of 80 proof.
Is that where you want it?
But Mark and Digger, they like to do everything bigger and better. So their version's 120 proof, and that's what I'm looking for.
Maybe as good a liquor as I've had, Digger.
You trying to trick me, aren't you?
Making you wonder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, fun is fun, but we got to make sure that all our moonshiners are buttoned up. This is still serious business. There's a lot at risk here. I think the proof's spot on.
120.